Yes, the Apple Worldwide Developers Conference. I'd normally be at this event, but because of current circumstances, of course, it was a virtual event that was watched by millions. You were right. They did announce all the software updates that will affect iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Watch, the Apple Watch as well. And yeah, there were a few standout features. First of all, the home screen. It's just something that we've been looking at. Hasn't changed much in 12 or 13 years of iPhone use, but Apple is changing that up. They're going to offer users the ability to add widgets, which are these little information apps to the home screen. So it's going to give it a totally new look. But also, too, it's going to intelligently check out what apps you use the most as well, and also create what they're calling an app library. So rather than scrolling through pages and pages and pages of apps like I do, the phone is going to intelligently see which apps you use the most and group them together, as well as group all your recently installed apps, so that it's much easier to get to what you want to do on the device. So it's going to give it a new look, a new feel, and going to improve the way we use our devices.
Love the backdrop today. It's almost giving me a bit of Saturday Night Fever. I'm expecting some dancing to start.
Yeah, this is this is my big 65-inch TV, so it's we're making use of everything we can in these times. Tim, I knew you were impressed with the last backdrop. I thought I'd change it up a bit today, but it was yeah. But just to continuing with the iPhone improvements, though, you mentioned the digital key in the intro. This is yet another example of your phone taking over another function of your life. Like, it's already our camera, it's already our wallet. Now it's going to be our car key. So what's going to happen? You'll walk up to your car with your iPhone, tap the lock, it will unlock. You'll get in your car, rest it in a cradle, and then it will start your car. But it goes even further than that. With this new digital key, you'll also be able to share that key. So say, for example, I came to your place, I had a few drinks, couldn't drive my car home, Tim. I could, the next morning, message you my key so you can drive my car back to me. Wow. if you could do that for us. Also, too, parents could step in, share their key with their teenage children, and also be able to set restrictions on the speed, the maximum volume of the stereo. So there's all these features we can look forward to. BMW will be the first car manufacturer to adopt it when it comes out later this year, in a couple of months, the 5 Series, but it no doubt will roll out to other car manufacturers as well.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? It's just absolutely extraordinary how things are just ticking by and happening so quickly. And it was great agility and nimble broadcasting by yourself. Steve, you're becoming quite a broadcaster. I took you off topic and you came straight back. As quick as a whip. Now, younger Australians are being targeted by cyber criminals in tax scams. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, this is a real worry. We're coming towards the end of the financial year, and we're talking about our finances and trying to get our tax returns done. I think a lot of people are eager to get their tax returns completed, hoping to get a refund because of the current situation with the coronavirus. Well, cyber criminals have targeted younger Australians because to try to get their information, because they're filing this information at this time of year, their finances. So it's strange. This study done by Norton LifeLock shows that 39% of Gen Z users, that's anyone under 25, have been the victim of a cybercrime, compared to just 22% of baby boomers. So it just goes to show you don't have to be, even if you're tech savvy, there is still the possibility that you could get targeted. So what Norton LifeLock has done, they've suggested a few tips on my website on Tech Guide. They're making sure that if you receive any communication from the Australian Tax Office, to really treat it with care, to double check it, know your tax situation, know exactly how your finances are placed. Don't trust any communication that you treat as suspicious. And check with the tax office. Always have the internet security software on your computer as well. If you have things in place, then you're likely to not become a victim. So it's time to really stay extra vigilant at this time of year.
Oh, there's some absolute rat bags around at the moment, and they're taking advantage of people, not only because of the financial year, but because of COVID-19. So everybody must be careful in and around people trying to take advantage of them. Finally, the Vodafone and TPG story. Tell more.
Yeah, well, this is a merger that's been going on for more than 2 years now, and it's finally cleared its last hurdles. It just had a near unanimous shareholder decision by TPG. It also, just yesterday, was also cleared through the Supreme Court. So they'll be able to start trading as TPG Telecom Limited from July 13. Now, What does this mean for the telecommunications industry in Australia? Well, this new united entity of Vodafone and TPG is actually going to have quite a bit of clout. Their combined customer base, as well as their combined infrastructures of mobile networks and fixed broadband networks, is going to really make them a definite opponent to Telstra and Optus, and hopefully drive even more competition. Speaking of competition, the most recent court action was actually against them by the ACCC. They challenged the merger in court, but the Vodafone TPG group actually won that decision back in February. So they're clear to go. All the hurdles have been cleared, and now they'll start trading, and we'll really take it to Telstra and Optus and give customers a legitimate third choice when it comes to telecommunications, mobile and broadband.
Thank you, Stephen from Tech Guide. Next week, I want to see the snowy mountains over your shoulder, all right? You work on your next
I'll surprise you. Yep, definitely.
All right,
Thanks, Tim.